Hi everybody, welcome back. It's me, Terry Hunter. I'm an angel therapy practitioner, Reiki master, intuitive guide, and empowerment coach. And I want to welcome you back to my YouTube channel. I'm filming this today. It's February 13th, 2018. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. We have a partial solar eclipse coming up on Thursday the 15th, and we have Chinese New Year coming up on Friday. So there's lots of stuff going on. And I was going to talk kind of about the aspects of the solar eclipse, but I've decided as a result of the things going on this week that I'd kind of like to talk about Valentine's Day and about relationships. I don't know if any of you watched my last video, but I talked about a gentleman who disarmed me with his authenticity and his willingness to be accountable for his behavior. And as I've gone through this last couple of weeks since the lunar eclipse, it's really kind of hit me that if we're to be successful in any relationships, whether they're our intimate relationships, our familiar relationships, our work relationships, I think it's imperative that we're aware of how we show up and to show up the way we would want people to show up for us. And, you know, that's no guarantee that somebody else is going to show up and match your energy. They may be snarky, they may be mean, they may have their own agenda, their own things going on. But I don't think it really matters, because I want to say this especially about intimate relationships. If we're brave enough to be vulnerable to showing up the way we want someone to show up for us, and that's as loving as we can be, you know, as demonstrative in that love, as vulnerable in our emotions and our actions, then we don't really have to worry so much about if the other person reciprocates that love, because if we're truly willing to be vulnerable to it, then we have to be vulnerable to the love we have inside. And if for some reason somebody isn't matching that dynamic, then it's our job as people who love themselves to not make the other person wrong or bad, but then to just disengage from that instead of trying to shove yourself into a situation that doesn't work. People reveal themselves fairly early on in relationships, and I think that we tend to disregard those things. Oftentimes, you know, women especially will do a home makeover on their men, you know, their clothing, etc. I think we should focus in on ourselves. I think we should focus in on doing that makeover for ourselves, showing up not on the good days, but on the bad days. How do you want to be? How do you want to view your partner? Do you want to look for the best in them? Or do you want to just beat them up for whatever they've done wrong? Because you know it's not going to work. Nobody likes to be beat up. No kid likes a parent that screams dominantly at them. No partner wants somebody who unleashes all of their unpleasant emotions on them and then says things like, well, it's for better or worse. No. Worse is lazy. Sorry to say, you guys may get mad at me, but I just don't buy it. And in my own partnerships, as I've grown older, I've really become accountable for how I'm showing up. Who do I want to be? What do I want to see in the mirror when I go to bed at night, regardless of what that person has done? And if they're abusing me emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially, whatever the story is it their bad or is it my bad for staying? So, on Valentine's Day, for those of you that are single, if you really, really, really are looking for love, then be vulnerable to be the love you seek and then invite it in. Don't look for it anymore. Just invite it in. Walk around and smile at the people around you. Let them know that you love yourself, and that will draw that love to you. For those of you that are in a partnership, whether it's a new partnership, an old partnership, it doesn't matter. It's time to take accountability for how you're showing up in that partnership. Are you being a peer, or are you standing somewhere else? Are you focusing in on the things that your partner does that are awesome? Are you inspiring them, or are you instructing them? I personally prefer the inspiration aspect. So that's me. It's Valentine's Day tomorrow. I hope you guys will think about this a little bit. And if you don't like what you've heard, or you've got other ideas, let me know. I'm open to it, I'd love to hear what y'all think. And please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'll see you in a couple of weeks, guys. Happy solar eclipse. Happy Chinese New Year. It's the year of the dog. I always think of the dog as a very loving creature. So let's all be loving. And on this Valentine's Day, don't look so much to your partner and how and what are they going to do for you. Be for them who you want them to be for you. All right, guys. It's Terry Hunter. You can find out more about me on my website, www.terryhunter.com. That's TerryHunter.com. See you soon.